Hello everyone, Triple here, and I'm here with something a little bit different. We're ranking both the minors and majors. I'm gonna do them in separate videos, but all the teams I'm gonna rank them by how much I like them and how much I think they can do well. Which of course, as you might know by now, my own judgment isn't always like very clear, but we're just gonna have some fun with this. I'm starting off with the arson ember bombs, and let's just grab them here. By the way, we're using auto sight. It's very handy for stuff like this. The arson ember bombs, they have like a very Gen 7 core here. Sneasel is a fun pick. I can appreciate the Audino, but the one thing I really like head down on this is that the double steals, by the way, this is Adam, which is also well, it says not Adam, but like it's Adam. But the double steals and the double poisons, in my opinion, kind of bring it down. It looks pretty good overall. Mowell is always a threat, no matter which draft it's in. This thing will mess you up. We have Jirachi to deal with stuff. He has a lot of really good steal counters for Mawel, which it's kind of built around. But like it looks alright. The speed tiers are a little bit bad because his best is Sneasel, which is a Sneasel. Jirachi is 100, which is good, to be fair. It also has this little graph of like types. He does very well versus Bug. I don't know why that's important, but what's this? Ground. Yeah, actually, he has his only ground answer is Sneasel clicking Ice Shard and Zapdos, which both don't like taking rock moves. So that's something you can very easily read into the rest. It's pretty balanced. Like none of the teams I'm gonna talk about are really bad. He has a cleric, he has hazards. He only has defog, which makes it a little bit, which forces Zapdos to run defense most of the time. And priority, Fate is priority. Wait, what? Ice Shard, quick attack, sugar punch. Yeah, he has a bunch of priority. Bet and pass. Yeah, he has like decent stuff all around, but let's see, let's go back here. I honestly like I'm gonna put him in C for now, because the speed tiers and the double types are kind of bringing him down, which means we move on to the New York G-Maxers. New York G-Maxers, who are led by, I believe this is Rio. Of course, I need to go all the way down here to see. Yeah, Rio. He actually has like a pretty interesting team. Let's see, where did I bring them? Honestly, like, he has an interesting enough team. He has Garchomp, Coco, which is fairly solid, honestly. The only thing is like grass types, which Victini and Metagross have covered. I like Zarude here. Like, not even gonna lie, this fits in very well with these four. Gligar is his answer to ground type moves, which he otherwise lost to. Zarude is not a good wall. Milotic is also part of this book. This is his bulky core, which honestly, like a freeze dry, messes him up big time, which he needs to watch out for. Let's see here his types. Overall, pretty nice. Well covered. Bouffalant could be very interesting. Frostmoth is an interesting pick, but doesn't really do as much as you would want. It's a decent team, honestly. I'm gonna put it in B. The reason for that being is he doesn't really have like He has his offense, but it's mostly Garchomp and Victini. Coco will often want to run support, and then like these two both struggle with like similar types. Ground types are still a big problem if you only have Gligar for it. Say for instance you have a Mamoswine, he just kind of loses. Like, not of course that broad, but it's just he has a hard time versus some like of the faster, better mons. The Chattanooga Mech Punchers. Submit. Led by Kashim, I believe it is this team. Yeah. He has Blaziken, which says Blaze here, but it is Speed Boost. Which makes it a lot more scary. Rotom plus Amoonguss, pretty bulky core. Zygarde, of course, is Zygarde. Klefki is a really good support mon. Cresselia is good defense. Bismang is kind of... I don't know if it's worth 10 points, honestly. Komala, yes. We have Absol here with Mega Absol. Very interesting mon. This thing is actually pretty fast, right? 115, yeah. 105, 115. The rest is kind of very slow. It's honestly, this is a fine team. It's probably gonna be somewhere average. His types are well covered. What's this? He has a good matchup versus Poison. Alright then. This looks honestly like it looks pretty good. He only has Spikes and Stuff Rocks, but he has a bunch of Defoggers and Magic Bounce. So hazards he should be good on. He has Heal Bell. Lunar Dance is a big one. Zygarde with setup and Lunar Dance is a pretty big problem. Why is my laptop so slow? We're gonna put this in... Actually, this can go in B2. Or... Yeah, I'm gonna put it in C2, actually. Next we have... Hold up, that's the wrong page. The Gainesville Glades. Which actually, this I believe, yeah. This was a team I kind of like personally. Mostly because of these two. Volcanion plus Chestnut. I've always been a big fan of Chestnut. Bulletproof is really cool. Grass Fighting is a cool typing. Mega Aerodactyl is also a good pick. My big problem with this team is the biggest form of recovery is from Vaporeon, which a special attacker with coverage for Rhyperior, a special electric attacker with coverage for Rhyperior can be a big threat here. Musharna and these two I kind of throw away. Rhyperior, good defensive mon, especially alongside Chestnut, who can eat water moves. Hydreigon, good offense. Aegislash, very good in draft. I personally really like this team. These last two bring it down. Weezing is also very good. We're gonna take a look at these types. 1, 2, and 1. Steels are a bit of a problem. Ice is a bit of a problem, and Ghost. Actually, yeah, his best Ghost answer is Hydreigon. Like, Steels are not too big of a problem because he has Vaporeon and Fighting and Fire and Earth Power and Hydreigon Rhyperior. So I don't see Steel being as big of a problem. But Ghosts are a bit of a problem. But I really like... Why are all the Galate teams like really good? I'm gonna put this in A. That's also like partially biased, but oh well. Let's see. The FC... Where are they? The Wisbeck Town Weezings. This team, actually, yeah, I remember this. It has Blastoise Mega, which this season is allowed to Shell Smash. which makes it a big threat. And then he has the best grassy glide counter in the whole game, which is Scizor. This duo, like just the two of these, are really, really solid together. Shell Smash Toys can easily sweep things. Scizor is a good tank and also has Bullet Punch. Then you have Thunderstyrian, which is the electric immunity, which beyond that, he doesn't have a ground type. Well, he has Onyx, but it's Onyx. So this Volt Absorb is really big. Also pretty good speed there. Azelf. Azelf is a hella value pick, because this thing can do so many different things. And it's just like really useful to have. Yeah, we have Snorlax, which is hard hitter tank. We have Cinderace, not allowed to run Libero this season, I believe. It's still pretty good beyond that, because it's still fast and it has coverage. He has Manchow, which is a fun Pokemon. Regenerator, pure fighting type, gets U-turn. Very good Scarfmon. Noivern, another flying type. His weakness to rock is kind of big. You need to watch out for that. Flying Dragon, very solid Boom Burst. Draco Meteor, has good special attacks, has decent physical attacks. There's a Wigglytuff, which is very bulky. I didn't know it had 140 HP, but oh well. Redicate, which, alright, can do some stuff, I guess. Gluttony could be very cool. Gloom is kind of a big tank, honestly. I don't think this should be too weak. It's definitely like good with an Eviolite. And then we have Onyx, which this is Onyx. It has good defense, but that's about it. Actually, what's this thing's speed? Why does it have 70 speed? Alright, 122, 119. He has pretty good speed there. Types. What's this? Rock. Yeah, that's what I said. He kind of has a problem with rock, which he should watch out for. But beyond that, this is a pretty good team. Chord change, which I forgot, but that's actually really cool. He doesn't. His only like cleric is Wigglytuff, which he doesn't want to bring every week. I'm pretty sure. Overall, this seems like another pretty solid team. Blastoise plus Scizor really brings this up a lot. This can honestly go in here with the Weezings. The E-Town Escavaliers, whatever you want to call it. We have the core I wanted. Dragapult Diancie. This core is fire. I love the idea of this. By the way, this is Ginger. I don't know if I stated who the other ones were. The Weezings are, let me see here in my notes, Curtis. And the Galades are A1. And now we have Ginger here with Dragapult Diancie, very good. Rotom Heat Corviknight, another really hard to beat core. Rotom eats electric hits really well. Then Krosma is surprisingly good in draft because it can do so many things. It's definitely worth this score. It's bulky, it's strong, it can set up in multiple different ways. It's a big threat. We have Miltank. Why is Miltank so fast? That's all I have to say. Why does it have base 100 speed? This does make sense. Greninja, Torrent's Greninja, so no Protean, no Battle Bond. Protean is banned as a whole, I believe. So, but even Torrent Greninja is still like a strong, fast special attacker. Piloswine, which in some aspects is better than Mamoswine, honestly. Good HP, like still 100 attack, really good. Take Fat, Oblivious, Strong Mon, Surfetched, strong physical attacker. And Roselia. This is like one of my, I like this very, very much teams. This might honestly be the first S tier. Yeah, he doesn't have any weaknesses. He has heal bell and aromatherapy, no wish user, which is a bit of a problem. He has enough defocus, he has magic bounce, and he has hazards. Oh my god, does he have hazards? What? And Water Shuriken, of course, Shadow Sneak, Quick Attack, Water Shuriken, Super Punch. Why don't we get Super Punch? That's interesting. But like, I really like this team, especially since it has like the DNC Dragapult combination. These two together are like heavy offense and are really hard to switch into defensively. So this is a fun team. I'm actually gonna put this in S tier. Alright, next we have the Newcastle Murkrows, which I believe are run by Xavier. Yep. Alakazam, Manga, Rillaboom, Excadrill, Keldeo, Mandibus, Sylveon, Wobbuffet, Gurdurr, Kangaskhan. Like, honestly, this is one of those teams that you're like, yeah, this is pretty solid. Like, I don't really... Alakazam, Mega in draft, really good, of course, Trace. We have Rillaboom with the Grassy Surge, Grassy Glide priority. Rapid Spinner. Keldeo is a strong mon. Mandibus, Sylveon, very good defensive core together. Wobbuffet, gimmicks. If you have Taunt, you completely shut him down. Gurdurr is strong, I guess. I've seen it in the lower tiers. It's a decent one. Kangaskhan, Scrappy, also decent. This is like it. I can see it. It does have some problems here. Fairy, actually, yeah. What's your fairy switch in? Excadrill? No, get out of here. That's not a fairy switch in. And flying. Flying, I don't see as much between like Mandibus, Sylveon. There's enough to hit flying types. A flying steel type would be a massive problem though. But beyond that, I really don't have much to judge on this. Rapid Spin, Defog, only Starfox, Double Wish. Kangaskhan get Wish. I didn't know that. Yeah, this is decent. This is a solid B. This, I believe, what was this team called? The Seo Massacre, which probably is a reference to something, but I don't know. Yeah, Slenderous, Melmetal, Como, Gardevoir, Superior Stormy, which is the speed core mostly. This is just like Fairy Dragon Steel. This is a solid, but it's wait. Yes, Magmar and Electabuzz. Alright. That's actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie, he has Electric Terrain in Pincurchin. Bastiodon can be a threat. It gets soundproof, alright. Porygon, It's very top heavy. That I'll say. Honestly, like, but beyond that, it's not bad at all. These three are really hard to deal with, like, properly. Melmetal can eat any hits coming to Como. Gardevoir can eat hits coming to Melmetal, etc, etc. These three are really hard to deal with. Then you have Superior Stormy. Like, these are very fast special attackers. I do think a special wall, like a grass type special wall, is a pretty big problem. Especially something like in a Moongus with Spore, it can Spore the Melmetal. Actually, then you have Psychic. Never mind. But a special grass type wall could be a problem. He has Landorus. Landorus is a solid Pokemon overall. Really hard to deal with. This is a pretty good team. The bottom half is a bit lacking. Like, these 6 are basically all you need. But I'll give it up. Wait, we need to look at the types. -2, -2. Ghost and Ground. Actually, yeah, you have no Ghost switch in. You have a lot of ghost weakness. You have Porygon, I guess. I guess that works? Question mark. But a ghost switch in is kind of lacking. Heal Bell, Healing Wish on Gardevoir. Wish, also normal. Spike, Staff Rock, Toxic Spikes. A lot of Defoggers, that should be solid enough. This is honestly like a fine team. It's a bit top heavy, but it's either B or A, but I'm thinking like high B. Alright, we have the Cairo Goffs. Oh, by the way, this is ran by Ty. Alright, we have the Cairo Goffs, which, let's grab it here, is run by QQ, quality content. Oh, wait, this is this team. Honestly, I don't really see it. You struggle a lot with ice types, in my opinion. This could do well. You have like a decent amount. You have switch-ins to ground types, which Regieleki struggles with. This does, like, it has potential and it can do things, but I don't see it. That's the problem, the big problem. I don't see how this would do well. I feel like a sweeper could tear this down really easily. Like, it's still a solid team, but it doesn't click with me as much. So I'm gonna put it in C because I believe he can do well. It's not gonna be a D. We have the Waters. The Evansville The Waters. Ran by Triple AAA, the fellow Triple. Alright. Where did I rank this? Where is this on my list? Oh, there it is. Oh wait, yeah, this is this team. It's like, the thing with this team is it's bulky. And then it has Ditto. But it's missing a lot of offense in my opinion. And the only real cleric is Clefable. And beyond that, recovery isn't really a big thing here. Like, yes, he has Slowbro. And he has Kerm with Roost. But I feel like he can actually struggle a lot with stuff like Toxic and getting damage. The Ditto kind of saves it, but not enough in my opinion. He has a bad matchup versus Fighting, yes. And Rock. Rock? Rock not as much. Fighting is a pretty big problem. He does have Slowbro and Clefable, obviously. So Valley can run a type. But often fighting types run coverage for those. Clefable doesn't like switching in on a poison jab. Slowbro doesn't like taking a dark type attack. So, yeah. I'm a bit in between. It looks like annoying enough to deal with stuff all. I'm gonna put it high C. Just because. Where are they? The Toronto Staraptors. We have Darmanitan, Celesteela. Oh wait, this is this team. I really like this team. Let me look at the weaknesses. Rock. A lot of rock weakness this season. But I really like this team. The core of Celesteela, Garchomp, Fini, Finu. These three, Finu, Fini, Celesteela, really hard to break together. You have Raikou, which is a good offensive mon. Doesn't deal with ground types well. It gets Scald now, by the way. I don't know if it did before, but it gets Scald now. which makes it deal with ground types a bit. But between Vini, Vinu, and Celesteela and Darmanitan all dealing with ground types, Raikou can put in a lot of work. Crobat is decent. I really like this team offensively. Vini, Vinu are good enough defensively. Magmortar is a good gimmick pick. It has some like good coverage for stuff. I mean, I would know. Let's see here. He has no clerics, which is a bit of a problem. Bidoof gets Stealth Rocks. Excuse me, what? Double Defog. He's not really that hazard focused. No cleric is a bit of a problem. Crobat's actually also a pretty good buffing U-turn Volt Switch. Say what now? Magmortar, why can you teleport? Double knockoff. Also didn't know about this. A lot of taunt. This has a lot of potential. I really like. I believe even in my personal ranking, yeah, I ranked this as the top team. I really like this team. I'm gonna put it as it should be. This, by the way, is a stock icon for the number 1 on the OU ladder, because Trap, the leader of this team, by the way, hold up. This is Ramon. Alright. Don't know who that is, but they have a good team. Is Trap. He has a very interesting team. He didn't leave a logo though, so I'm putting just a Clefable. Lopunny, Spectrier. This core together is really scary. Lopunny deals with everything Spectrier can hit. And then Spectrier can easily sweep in the end. Stuff with priority is still a problem. But this together is really good. You have Moltres, Swampert, Tangrowth. Very bulky Fire, Water, Grass core. Hard to deal with. We have Florgas, Registeel. The only thing missing here is a Dragon type. Oh wait, he has a Jackalope. These are also, like, this part is all bulk. Jackalope and Pikachu are, I guess, kind of offense. But it's all bulk to support Lopunny, Mega, and Spectrier. Which, this is an interesting team. I don't know how well it works. Let's see. Fairy and Ice. The thing with this team is, like, yes, Fairy is a problem, but he has Moltres and Registeel, so your Fairies can't really do anything. The only thing I have with this is speed setup. Like a Dragon Dancer or something could pose a problem. But beyond that, like, he has a really bulky team. And I want to put it in high A tier, honestly. And these two I don't even need to think about, because they're Stall and Rain. And actually, how far down can I bring this? Let me put this farther down. These don't deserve my time. We move on. I will talk about them a little bit. We have the Altarias, which is, I believe, K. Kirby. Yep, K. Kirby, who drafted Stall with Blissey, Sableye, Ferrothorn, and Gliscor. Yeah, this is just... Deoxys speed is like the big offense here. Obstagoon is fun, but the fact that he drafted Stall in draft is no. And then we have the Needle Naganadels, which is just Rain. Like, not even anything interesting. It's just a Rain. So yeah, screw those two. Overall, like, really different teams, which I like. Everything above here I rate pretty highly. They're all solid teams. They all have the potential to do well. And I'm really looking forward to see how it goes in the major season, because because I'm minors, I don't really get in touch with that much. So I'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna end it here. I'm also uploading right now an episode on the minors tier list. If you're interested in that, go check it out. And with that, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.